Hey everybody. So I just got home from work. I worked a small shift today because I had to go to the doctor's office this morning for a checkup. Love those. And so I only had to work a small shift today. I worked 5 to 9:30 instead of my normal 8-hour shifts. And being there just makes me realize how much I fucking hate that place. I'm really glad that Witch on the Rocks did a video on why thinking positive doesn't always work, because she is 100% hits the nail on the head with that one. I have tried everything I can possibly think of for that job. I mean, I carry stones with me every single day. You know, I've carried tourmaline and tourmalinated quartz and rose quartz and clear quartz and citrine. I mean, I just carry, not all at once, but recently I've been carrying rose quartz to try to promote more love so that I don't get pissed off at my customers. And it's not the customers. You know, if I could just do my job and just chit chat with people and sell them stuff and just have fun, it'd be great. But it's the fucking corporate offices. Once corporate gets involved in a business, I mean, the employees might as well just hand over their keys and hand over their entire lives, because they don't have a say in anything. I mean, yeah, you have to make sure you get your sales, but you also have to make sure that you hit your quota on this, and you hit your quota on this, and you hit your quota. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Hold a gun to the customer's head? Am I supposed to say, you know, if you don't get this, or if you don't do this, and if I don't get a certain amount of these, then I'm going to get fired. So you have to make sure that you buy this. You have to hand me over $20 for this so that I don't get fired. That's just bullshit. Sorry. This is going to be a venting video, so I apologize. I'm normally not like this, but that place just riles me up. And I worked half a shift, and I would have rather worked an entire 12-hour day as opposed to that 1 4-hour shift. I had somebody call me today and yell at me for not having something in stock. And I have never, ever heard anybody use that tone of voice with me before, because I did. They called and they're like, oh God, what did he say? It was his 5-year-old son calls me. His 5-year-old son calls me, which I love kids. I think they are adorable, and I love when they come into the store. But when your kid is calling on a phone asking for something and he has no idea what he's talking about, I mean, I do what I can to try to understand him, but you know, there's only so much I can do. So I ended up telling him that I didn't have that item in stock. He's like, okay, thank you, you're welcome. Really polite, cute kid. I can assume he's cute over the phone, I guess. And then his dad calls back. I've got a line of people at the store, or at my register. I'm the only one there. Dad calls back. You told my son that you don't have this product in stock. Nope, I don't have that product in stock, sir. Well, how long has this product been out? Since the end of last year. So it's been out for that long. It's relatively an old game, and you're going to tell me you don't have this in stock? That's bullshit. And he just goes, on and on and on. And I'm like, I have no control. I can't tell corporate what to send me. I can't tell people to trade stuff in. Like, I have no control over any of it. And it is just so frustrating, because I want to get in my medical field and my medical job so bad. And I wanted Kevin and I to get our metaphysical shop or our spiritual store open so bad, so I can say fuck you to that corporate place and just leave. Like, I am a very happy person. I am very bubbly. I am very, very positive. And that place just sucks the energy right out of me. And I hate it. And all I hear from people is, well, that's your fault. That's your fault. You should find a job that you like. Well, I live in an apartment with Kevin. We have bills. I've got school coming up that I'm paying for by myself with cash. I can't afford to go find a job and tell them, hey, I'm only going to be working here for a year. Because next year I start my program in August. Yes. So I literally have a year left to save up money before I don't have a job for 3 years because I'm going into clinicals. 2 years. I have it for 2 years. So, I mean, the point of this, other than completely bitching, and I apologize, I really, really hope that you guys don't hate me for it. I mean, Kevin's not home tonight, and I just called one of my girlfriends and bitched, and I mean, I really think that you guys are so awesome, and I feel like I can just kind of put anything out there, and you guys will just give me feedback, or, I mean, you guys are like my friends that I had downstate that I could just call up and just, you know, say anything, and I mean, I don't have that anymore. So it's really awesome when I put something up and I really feel like I have, you know, a group of friends that I can just say whatever I want to, and everybody just comes together, and they're so cool and so supportive, and yeah. So anyway, other than getting all of that venting off of my chest, my point is I can't let a place like that, a place that is such a small, insignificant piece of my life, ruin the good things that I have going on. You know, I will come home and be in such a bad mood because of that place, and, you know, Kevin tries to cheer me up, but it doesn't always work because I'm just in such a bad mood, and then he gets in a bad mood, and it just ruins our night, and, you know, I really sit and I try to think while I'm there, and I'm like, you know what, I am helping customers, I'm being friendly, I have a lot of friends that come in that place, and this place is not where I'm going to end up. I don't own the store, I'm not going to be there for the rest of my life, and I just try to put in perspective where this job lies in my whole lifespan, and it's just minuscule. It's just, you know, a tiny, tiny piece that will soon be forgotten, other than me possibly shopping there when I don't work there anymore. But yeah, so I mean, my whole point is I've tried the whole going to work and being like, I'm gonna have a good day today and it's gonna be fantastic and customers are gonna be great. I mean, sometimes that works. If I really believe it, sometimes it works, but it's not nearly as much as I want it to work. So, you know, I can't always think positive. I have to think realistically. And when I think realistically, I know, you know, this is not a huge piece of my life. I've got my boyfriend, I've got my house, I have my animals, I have my family that I love more than anything. You know, I've got the store that Kevin and I are trying to set up that we're so excited about. I've got school, I've got, you know, I'm going to be a surgical technician, surgical tech. So, I mean, I'm going to school for that. I'm so pumped. You know, I can't let a place like this that pisses me off just because corporate is a bunch of douchebags. I can't let them ruin my whole life. I just can't do it. So yeah. I apologize for my bitching, but I appreciate you guys listening to my rant if you are still there listening. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go get me a big old bowl of ice cream, some chocolate, some peanuts, and play Lollipop Chainsaw. Oh my gosh, for all you gamers out there, granted that you're older than 18 because it is quite a mature game, but if you have not played Lollipop Chainsaw yet, it's made by the Suda51 is the developers. Oh my god, it is hilarious. So good. Highly recommend it. If you haven't played any of their games, start with Shadows of the Damned. They're very raunchy. Like, they have, you know, they have a lot of sexual innuendos, very gory, but they're hilarious because they're not trying to do it on purpose. or I mean they're trying to do it on purpose, you know, they're trying to be a funny game. They're trying to be like, oh look, like in Shadows of the Damned you play with a gun and the gun's called a boner. I mean it's made of a bone, like the front of the gun is a skull and it's called a boner. But it's funny, very, very funny. So I'm going to go chop up some zombies with Lollipop Chainsaw and eat some ice cream, and hopefully boyfriend will be home soon. And now that I've bitched, I don't have to rant to him, which is nice because I'm sure he hates when he comes home and I'm like, oh my god, this is what happened today, and it's just not a good night. So thank you guys for listening to me rant, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.